One day, or so it goes, Sanchez Gordillo met Borre, a Guinean who had left Bissau first and Portugal next to come to Spain alone after his wife became pregnant. Borre had nothing, was in a bad way, and had heard Marinaleda was a place where they look after people. Thrust into the media lately, he says he became Sancho Gordillo driver. Also, other versions have him behind the wheel of a rubbish truck, and they became close. The mayor looked after him, gave him work, somewhere to stay, and helped to bring his family over. Borre also worked on the construction of the railway and turned his hand to anything he could. His wife and two sons joined him and they set up home in Herrera, 10 kilometers away. Wearing swimming shorts in a bare feet, aged 6, one of his sons went to play football at a local club. Where they couldn't believe what they saw, they knew immediately. Some even dashed to the family home to break the news. Unbeknown to Borre, it turned out his son was good at football, very, very good at football. On Saturday night, he scored 111 seconds into his first ever start for Barcelona, standing their arms outstretched in front of 81,617 people. He's 16. When Ansu Fati was called up to train with the first team, he didn't eat and didn't sleep, his dad said. Meanwhile, Borre and his wife cried. Ansu had never even played for the B team before. When he ran on at the Camp Nou, there was a look of incredulity in his eyes. At 16, 298 days, he was the second youngest player ever to play for Barcelona. Vicente Martinez was 18 days younger when he made his debut almost 80 years before, and he looked it to a competition winner whose prize was to play with professional club. But then he started playing, and then he belonged. Daring, Wanderer called him. But no, that's not this week. That was 3 weeks ago now. That night, Borre announced that he could die happy, but he would have missed so much more. The week after, Ansu came on as a sub of Osasuna. 6 minutes later, he scored. At 16 years, 304 days, he was the youngest goal scorer in Barcelona history, the third youngest to score a La Liga goal anywhere, ever. And then on Saturday night, 111 seconds into his first Camp Nou start, he scored again, aged 16 years and 318 days. He could barely believe this, and Ansu had only just begun. It wasn't one of those things that just happens, a coincidence. It wasn't something you watched. It was something that takes you with it, something that seemed to take defenders with it too, disoriented and defeated, wondering if it's real, and the conclusion was that, yes, it is. That is, within 5 minutes, Ansu had left as a queer Gary, standing like someone had secretly nailed his feet to the floor, stepping past him, and laying it off perfectly for Fenky, the song to make it 2-0. No one younger had ever provided an assist and scored, and it went on. The next time he got it, there were nutmeg feet flashing. He stepped inside and bent the shot disclosed to the top corner. He hardly been playing 10 minutes. Soon he went tumbling in the area. Referee Jose Maria Sanchez Martins pointing to him and shouting, "Ansu, careful!" Replay suggested that, far from a dive, it might actually have been a penalty. But it didn't matter. Sanchez Martins winked indulgently. Ansu smiled and carried on. It was, as Mundo said, one of those recitals that does the soul. When he controlled on the chest and flicked the ball backward over the head of Daniels, who was leaping past to get in again by the 6-yard box just before halftime. It was getting silly. So silly that he seemed almost embarrassed to shoot afterwards, like that you would be going too far, and that it wasn't just silly. Every pass was nice, every decision too. The supposedly simple things that some find too hard. He was daring, took risks, but still completed almost 80% of his passes. Only lost the ball once and completed every dribble. Jair's celebrity pressure demands exposure. Infancy immediately lost. At Barcelona, that's especially true, weighted by the expectation of La Masa, as much a concept as a place, a spiritual home as much as a footballing one. And all the more so amid the often political debate of its declining relevance. As the world is different now, it is not normal, Valverde said. It all a bit exaggerated. It's not normal that his first touch is a goal. It's normal that his second is an assist and his third almost goes into the top corner. Everything will go back to normal. This will get bigger and bigger between us. We have to deflate it a bit and protect the player. Sergio Busquets said, "He's very young. We know what he is capable of, what he's doing, that the fans are excited, that people are comparing him to great players. We have to support him because we know hard times will come. He has to know where he is. He has the quantities. He is a great player. He's got good head on him, and he works hard. Hopefully this can be the beginning of a long history here. We have to give him time. He's 16, Clement Lenglet said, but it may be too late for that already." The divorce is called Ansu Fati, ran the headline in El País, a hint of Messi debut in the Gambo Trophy when Fabio Carvalho told him that. And while Ansu isn't Messi, although that photo was a public blessing, there is something about him, as if we were all going too far in all the excitement. The former Spain goalkeeper Santizares replied simply, "No." Sport had already announced the arrival of Sanu Mania. Now they echoed Victor Hugo Morales' famous commentary of Diego Maradona go against England to ask, "What planet did you come from?" "Which planet?" "This one. Be sure to Barcelona, via Sevilla, Herrera, and Marinaleda, the village where a metal sign declares another world is possible, as Bori and his son are finding out." Talking about Vietnam's culture, festival honors artistic value of Cheo artform. The 2018 National Cheo Popular Opera Festival opened in the northern province of Bắc Giang on September 14, bringing together nearly 1,000 artists from 16 art troupes and clubs across the country. Addressing the opening ceremony, Deputy Minister of Culture, Sports and Tourism, Ta Quang Dong, stressed that despite historical ups and downs throughout the previous centuries, the art of Cheo has played a certain role in the spiritual and cultural life of people living in the Red River Delta region. He went on to affirm that the festival is held to honor the artistic values of Cheo art form while providing an opportunity for Cheo artists to meet and show their talents while sharing experience with their colleagues. For his part, Vice Chairman of Bajan Provincial People's Committee, Lê Anh Dương, said that it is an honor for the province to host the event, which allow local Cheo artists to learn from the experience of their colleagues nationwide and contributes to promoting the practice of the art form in the locality. Taking place until September 19, the festival brings to the stage 26 scale plays featuring a wide range of topics on the life, culture, and people of Vietnam. Under the festival's 5 jail programs will be staged for free to entertain people in Hiệp Hòa, Yên Dũng, Lang Giang, Việt Yên, and Tân Yên districts in the province on September 17, 19, 20, 22nd, and 24, 2019. The festivals is held every 3 years by the Deputy Minister of Culture, Sports and Tourism, Performing Art Department in coordination with the Vietnam Theatre Artists Association. When it comes to sleep, how can we sleep better on the summer? Whether it's the heat, the holidays, or just the summertime mindset, getting a good night rest can feel particularly tricky between June and September. School is out, there was more distractions and schedule changes, and sleep can suffer, says Sunifa Kilmer, MD, Medical Director of Loyola Medicine Sleep Program. And of course, getting comfortable can be difficult during the hosted months. But paying attention to your sleep quality and quantity, and making an effort to fix any problems that come up during this time of year should be a priority. Research shows that people with poor sleep patterns are more likely to carry around excess weight, develop chronic disease, and die sooner. Even just a few nights of tossing and turning can affect mood, concentration, and metabolism. The good news, summer's not all bad when it comes to sleeping. In fact, there are some aspects of this season that actually make it great, restorative, said I. Here's how to take advantage of those sleep conductive qualities of summer and avoid the sleep saboteurs. The first one, sleep better this summer. The second one, get light in the morning. Third one, dim the lights at night. Fourth, keep bedtime consistent. 5. Watch out for alcohol, caffeine, and late night meals. 6. Try to stay cool. 7. Sleep in and on breathable materials. 8. Rinse off before bed. 9. Head for the woods. 10. Drink water all day long, but not too much at night. 11. Need to sleep in, block out night and shout. 12. And the last one, Try to imagine you are sleeping in a dark room. Thank you for watching and listening the news.